doctor.
Did you know that as a child, Desmond Tutu dreamed of becoming a physician? And in a very strange way, that dream became a reality, not as a medical doctor, but as the healer of a nation. So let's find out how this healer is healing himself.
The iconic Desmond Tutu is a humanitarian at heart, focused on the basic things that unite us as people. Healthcare for all South Africans has always been one of his passions.
Father, some time ago, a journalist from the New York Times described you as having a brush with prostate cancer. Only an insensitive journalist could describe it as a brush. What was your experience of being diagnosed with a potentially fatal disease?
I'd gone into hospital because my doctor was worried that my PSA had sort of gone through the roof. And he examined me. They also did a biopsy. The following morning, I see my urologist coming along with our family doctor. And I could see, their faces were not looking too good. And then they said, we have bad news for you. You have malignancy, you have prostate cancer. Yes, it knocked us out. Leah was there to come and fetch me. And so we were sitting together. And it really sort of knocked the stuffing out of you a bit.
Father, remarkably, after your diagnosis, you didn't stop. You didn't roll up into a ball and say, I've got cancer. You carried on. You were fulfilling your calling despite having cancer. Do you think that was part of your healing process?
I think, yeah, it is important to have a proper attitude. If you think, oh dear me, this is the end of the road, and you begin maybe to be feeling sorry for yourself, it has an effect on your metabolism, doesn't it? Yeah, I think when I was attending funerals now, I would sometimes sort of see myself in a coffin and say, it's something that happens to all of us. I'm going to learn not to take my wife, my children, my grandchildren, my friends for granted anymore. I want to be able to think. Yeah.
As he gets older, the Arch becomes increasingly grateful for the years that have made up his dynamic life.
I'm going to be 80. And there was a time when they thought, as a baby, I was not going to survive.
That's right. Wasn't it tuberculosis?
No. I think I must have had polio because, it left my right hand, as you can see, smaller than my left. And then, yes, the tuberculosis, but it's a bonus. God, all these years are now, our bonus years. God has been very good to me, and I just hope to share a little bit of that blessing. There is life after cancer. Here I am. I was diagnosed in 1997. It's a few years later. And I'm still around because, and this is something that people need to know. If your prostate cancer is diagnosed early enough, you can be cured, completely cured. I think men probably will find that the examination is probably the worst part of it. But, think good thoughts, man.
With a pinch of humor and some added attention to his health, Desmond Tutu defeated prostate cancer and continues to empower and inspire people around the world.
Hello, doctor.